the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place. Arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Here's hoping this season yields more than
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it. In due time. I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage.
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
We've got goblins!
Careful now.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curative.
Very well. I shall return.
Well done.
Most impressive, Master.
Full of force, Dogma. Our foe is not yet won.
Outstanding.
The prison has been trenched.
Well done, Master.
I'll do anything.
Have my protection.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
It is of dire import we unmask. false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place. Our enemy employs a mage! Best fell them first, lest their curative magics prolong our battle!
Careful now.
A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
I will finish this, here and now!
Look out, Tourism! We're under attack!
Must regain your footing.
No, it is one of the targets my own master made himself. I would like to see it go. Could you lend me a hand? Seems you haven't raised our boat.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
I am well aware of it. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. I'm in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. Very well. I shall return.
In relation to that, I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Powerful magic can turn the tide of even the most dire of battles. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You! Good practice, Dogma. Products of Christmas.
You're going to regret that.
master.
I shall see it done. That was well done.
I merely
Splendid.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
My spirit, it quails. Much obliged. 'Tis the least I can offer after all you've done.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
One of us has been drenched.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Seems your luck's run out.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Reminds me. I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Powerful magic can turn the tide of even the most dire of battles. One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
You're
going to regret that.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it? Here we go again.
Fight. To arms.
I am well aware of the particulars. Very well. I shall return.
I am safe. Thank you, Arisen. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
True enough.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
Aught you need of me?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Is that who I think it is?
Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It is a question of skill at the end of the day.
So you say, but you wagered against our visitor, did you not?
And I'd do it again. Just look at that fool's face.
Ought you need of me?
Aught you need of me?
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few...
What brings you here?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain. By yourself.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of... need my...
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
This is the inn. We've room to spare, of course. Nothing's free in this world. 'Tis a blessing to find myself so busy as this. Do stop by again.
I am honored, Master. This Maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it.
Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Me? Just going for...
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They all are.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
Oh! Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
We shall await you here, Master.
I shall wait. Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I fear I've not useful...
What brings you...
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Anyway, we send them we only train the That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Thank you, sir.
Huzzah!
You're the one, then? Fie. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
This won't do. That's quite enough.
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
No doubt you're dazzled by...
Yeah? What is it?
Fancy a look at my wares?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara.
But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign?
I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Diza. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
This hustle and bustle, right at home.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
It seems you must attend the palace masquerade if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
My bed. Shards of time when I know how to spend.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. We have arrived. We shall remain here. Here we are.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker, you see.
You ought not to abandon your...
Naught but tedious talk of golden governance.
Another fine turn-up, wouldn't you say?
Sir, how can I be of a...
Can't would that all my days were so tranquil. Dull days for us are a sign
towards after.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
I
ought not neglect my duty.
This sort of quiet me. All's well. I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Quite the predicament.
Feel eyes on my back, watching me.
Shall we get some rest then? To this world I return, ready to...
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
Won't someone do aught about this?
It seems we must part ways for the time being. Mayhap I'll come here when I've updated.
Greetings.
And not one noble heart.
A welcome respite from all that hustle
My
and
sword
bustle.
arm could use some work.
All this revelry in war's wake. 'Tisn't right.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
So tell me, might as well make merry while the wine flow.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we'll see the end of the age of proxies.
Indeed. The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future. Not so. These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
Have you heard? there's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful! I've some servants ferrying things over from Batal. Mayhap I ought to hasten them along.
What's on to it? So tired. I can fit just about anywhere.
Now this is a conundrum.
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
I find dressing for these occasions awful.
My eyes grow heavy.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour would be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen, the man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I'm not sure what to do about that.
Whatever am I to do? The sky always
It's quiet about.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Oh, welcome, sir. Found someone you like, sir?
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
You take care not to stray so far next time.
Welcome.
There's not enough more questions.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phaesus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, Allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Deezer appears to be working in concert with this phaser's fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
May the heavens protect me.
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Greetings. I trust you are in good health. 'Tis a marvelous place you found me. You have my gratitude.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
Stand much more of this.
How are we to find such more out here?
Always a fresh
This place always puts me at ease.
boots late.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust.
This looks as good a place as any.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Need anything? Many thanks.
Battle is best avoided here.
Quite a predicament.
We shall remain here.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Are as discerning with time as with coin.
I always just going on.
All my days were so tranquil.
Is this some manner of triumph?
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melve. Melve, I say. I'm not sure who gave the orders, but I'd like to know what they think. Just beyond my ken.
Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let thieves wander around the palace, eh?
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
Fine place to cast off the stresses of How to proceed?
It is our duty. It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training. Long day of work.
Time to find me a mark. Need the coin.
Look, could use a dash of salt.
Fire. Mark hit me.
I'll take any chance.
I've not much to offer you, sir.
to now?
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again. Well met, son.